Take me away. Yo. Hmm. I can never figure out a good way to stand my phone up. I have a stand that I printed, but it's a vertical. I mean, it's a horizontal stand. All right. What's going on? Where am I? Live, 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 live. Good. We have Fusion ready. We have laser tube. Okay. All right. Well, today we're going to be doing an unboxing. I got my Adafruit order. So I wanted to go through everything in the box. Because after this, we're only missing one piece. If you don't remember, a couple nights ago, we got the console screen printed, or the new design. I still have to tweak the design a little bit more, which I will do probably later after I do some unboxing. But yeah, why don't we get started? We'll switch over to the other camera and see what we can do. Okay. Here's the box. Now, we know that we have our micro SD. We have our screen, which I no longer care about using my bare hands, apparently. And then we have our various soldering setups. But the next thing we have going on, let's see if we can get the other camera going too. Okay. Adafruit. A lot of stuff. Let's go ahead and get this going with a very sharp craft knife. Beautiful. Is that it? Or is there more? Nope, that's it. There it is. Adafruit, ready to go. Nope. Looks like I do have to cut the rest. Let's do that. Alright. And the other side. There we go. I opened the wrong side. God damn it. There we go. Alright, there it is. Unboxed. Let's put this away before I cut myself. Ooh, hey, nice. Bubble wrap. Save that for the kid. All right, what do we got? Well, we'll start with the ephemerals. So, I got a pack of 10 soft tactile buttons. These are what are going to be used for the actual game buttons. So, let me actually feel. I want to know what they feel like. I haven't tried them yet. Okay, I get it. Yeah, see, these are the soft tactile. You know, if you get the other ones, they like click. You hear like a click, 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 click. So I was told this is more standard for handheld consoles, which makes sense to me. All right, that's exciting. Got to figure out how I'm gonna put those together. Now we have one of the mini oval speakers. It's 8 on 1 watt. This is going to be part of a stereo audio system. That's not it. This is the other one. Boom. So we get 2 of these oval pieces. And these are going to go here. Oh, that's my finger. On the speaker grill. So I actually think I got the size pretty close to what it needs to be. I mean, this is going to be perfectly fit right here. And that was unintentional because I didn't have the pieces when I was designing this. So, cool. Exciting. We got our speakers. And the speakers, that's the speakers. The speakers connect to... Uh-oh. Am I missing what they connect to? Where's the amplifier? Oh, it's right here. They connect to this. This is the stereo amplifier. So I'll be able to connect the 2 speakers to this, and it'll basically make the sound work. This is compatible with the Raspberry Pi. Now we got a breakaway header pin. Honestly, I'm not like super familiar with what this is for, but I was told I need this. And then I got a bunch of breadboards. Bunch of Perma Proto mint size PCBs, yeah. I think these are gonna be for connecting like the amplifier and stuff to the, and maybe the power boost to the Raspberry Pi, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Not 100%, but yes, I have those now. I also have a mini heatsink, which I hope I got the right size. Now, there were lots of different depths. This is like one of the tallest ones. I mean, I want it to run cool, and I'm gonna be running Chromium on this, so it's gonna run pretty hot. It's got its own little thermal pad built into it, so that should be good. This goes on the CPU, something like that. And then I just got some wire, female to female. This should be what I use to connect a lot of things together. I mean, I also have a bunch of additional wire, some 26 AUG wire, as well as my shrink tubing. So that'll work. And we have our battery. 2000 milliamps. It's not the most, you know, it's not like a cell phone battery or anything, but I have a feeling this isn't going to draw too much power. So I'm sure I can get a decent amount of charge out of this thing. There we go. A little lipo. Or a little lithium. And this connects, this is going to connect to the power boost. That is not here yet, unfortunately. That is going to be the last piece that comes, probably in, shit, I don't know, probably in the next 2 weeks or something like that. And what we've all been waiting for, the Pi. So this is a 3A plus. Honestly, it's not the first choice. It's not what I was trying to get originally. But it was the only one available. I don't know if Raspberry Pis are just fucking hot commodity right now, or at least the model I was looking for. But yeah, let's get this out here. Ta-da! Raspberry Pi. This is the first time I bought a Raspberry Pi. I've gotten Arduinos before, but yeah, this is the first time. And it has an HDMI port or connector area, which I'm not going to need to use. I think that's it right there. So if that does get in the way, I can remove it, which is, you know, I guess cool. But we'll see. And that's it. There's a little... That's where the heatsink goes. And that's on my shit. I can start doing some, you know, calculations on the size now if I wanted to. But, yeah. I'm not quite sure if I want to do that yet. And where I'm going to put everything, I do not know. We'll see, though. So that's the unboxing. Going through all the shit. Yeah, I do need to figure out what I'm doing with these breadboards. And, all this stuff. Yeah, I can definitely start thinking about the mounts for the speakers. I'm guessing I'll just, they have, it looks like they stick on both sides, which is cool, but I don't know if that's gonna work too well. Might just have to make a little slot for them to fit in, which would probably be the best, and let the wire come out. Because, yeah, they're gonna go right here. I guess we can pull one out, see how that's gonna work. Got it, yeah. So this will go right here. And I mean, that's perfect fit for the area that it's gonna live in. So I'm guessing I'll probably want to do it, yeah, this way. The wire running here, go like that. And yeah, the speaker will fit perfectly right there. It'll cover up the little grill marks. And I think this will even sit, like I only really need like a little wall built right here to actually get it to stay. Maybe even a little clip wall I could snap it into. That might not be a bad idea. I mean, might as well start fucking figuring out the deets on that. So from the outside, I need to go in. It's gonna fit like that. So that's 25. And the actual thickness of the wall is 2. So it's 23 in. Well, let's start figuring this out. So here, I mean, first off, I want to fix a couple things. So we need to do the speaker grills on the other side. I now know that we definitely want these to be flush with the front. I do not need supports sitting right here. There we go. Perfect. I don't even know what the hell is. Why is this here? Yeah, whatever. Okay. Can I actually, is that still separate? Oh, it is. Okay, perfect. All right. Let's do it. I think what I was doing was 2 centimeters or 2 millimeters. Uh-oh. It's not seeing the difference. Okay. I think I do actually need to leave that. Okay. Okay. Well, first off, let's go from the corner here. Let's go in. Like I said, I think I was just doing 2. And I was going down. Straight down. Like that. Is this flush? Or am I going at an angle? I think that's flush. Okay, cool. All right, and then we'll go 2. I didn't have to do this last time. All right. Yeah, I guess we just do it like that. 2 more coming at you. I wish I was better at Fusion. I feel like there's an easier way to do this. This song is from Take a Wrong Turn. It's a video game on Orbem Studio where you drive in a car and you're dodging other cars. I like this song. I'm just looking for that 90 degree. There we go. Almost done. Yeah, once we get this in properly, I will take the measurements again, and we'll get the speaker clip put in, which I don't really know yet if it's going to work. So we'll definitely have to do some test prints. So close. Is watching somebody do fusion that boring? Just a dead zone tonight? Can't tell. I mean, I could tell. No one's watching, but I don't know. I think it's interesting watching other people do it. Maybe not this, though. You wish you could just watch it in time lapse, I guess. But hey, feel free to ask questions. Yeah, for some reason my restream chat is not open again. But I can see all the videos running. Should be okay. Okay, is this it? Or do I need one more? I forget. Oh, I do. I go all the way down. Okay. Alright, one more. And this is the last one. Perfect. Let's call it. Okay, so then I figure what I do. I think yeah. I think I start here. There. Here. And go all the way to the end. Alright. And now let's go up on all of these. Cool. We did it. So now we got the speaker grills on both sides. They match. Does that even work anymore? Orbem not live. Oh, I guess it does. That's good. Forgot about that domain name. Okay. So I think the front's actually done now. I mean, other than me making the actual button keys. But now I need to focus on this. So it's definitely a lot of space. But once I put the speaker in, I wonder if I'm covering it up too much. I mean, maybe not. It looks like I pretty much have a decent amount of opening. I guess I could always change it. What was I doing though? 23? So let's do that. Spin this around. So it's going to be 23 from here to here. That's where the clip needs to start. And this is definitely going to take some trial and error. That's going to be like that. I can't tell if I have a perfect angle or not. I'm guessing that would be it right there. So that should be it. Something like that. Yeah. And then the clip's going to go run perpendicular to that. Do you have the strength? It's going to be... Oh, no. That's not going to work. I'm going to have to draw this. Right? Or can this work? I guess we could do something like that. Right. That's kind of what I was going for. But this is the center point. Yeah, I need that to be a 90 degree. And then I need this to be 90 degree with you. There we go. Cool. We have our frame. Now I don't know how long I need it actually. Let me check. So if it is going to be perfect, I should probably give myself a little thermal expansion, to be honest. Hey, C Films, welcome back, my friend. Doing good. I'm just trying to. I'm mocking up the speaker connectors, or at least the area the speakers are going to sit in to the case. You doing great? Awesome. Like, it doesn't really matter how long it is, but I don't need it to be super long. Maybe we could do 10. I just wonder if I need more coverage or not. Like if I should just inset the whole thing. But it's an oval, so that's going to be hard to get perfect, you know? No, I think the clip idea is okay. Let's just do 10, so 5 and 5. So, I mean, honestly, let's go back. So from the center point, 5 and 5. Yeah. 5. And then we'll do 5 the other way. Okay, that's 10. And then it doesn't really matter. I think I'll do the clip. I'll make it 2. All right. Cool. We'll do another one. Okay. So here's our clip. It doesn't look straight. Now that I'm looking at it. Does this look straight? Or at least parallel? Maybe. I guess it does. Now, I'll just use this kind of as like a reference point before I add the little clip part. Because I'm going to add a little ramp where you can stick it in and it'll... Or maybe it'll flex a little bit. How tall is this speaker, actually? That'd be good to do. So the speaker itself is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 millimeters. Is that what I got? 4.5. So if we have it, yeah, clip into 5. Let's see. Well, if that's the case, what did I do? I went up. Did I go up 5? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, perfect. Well, so I have it as tall as it needs to be. So all I'd have to do then is add the little clip on top that'll clip into it. But what I think I'm going to try is honestly going down a millimeter. Like, I know this is only 1 millimeter thick, but I do need it to flex to fit the thing in. And let me also go up another. So now it's 6. So I think that'll work to kind of hold in the speaker. That being said, I don't like all these straight lines because it is a curved piece. I mean, not really. It's going to be sticking in. I guess it's not really even that curved. Not like the print's gonna come out straight anyways, but I'm gonna do just a tiny one. Just so it knows that this is something I don't want to break. And we'll do it on all the sides. Oh shit. No, that's not a bad idea actually. That would actually add a lot more strength if I do that. Let's do that. I mean, why not? That's not a bad idea. Happy accident. There you go. So now at least it has some, you know, lateral strength added into the clip. I mean, I can even, shit, I can even give this an extra fillet. Let's do that. Because the inside has to touch shit, but this one doesn't. So let's, I mean, I don't know if I need, that's too much. But yeah, something like that. And then this one can be the 5. Yeah, this will make me feel a lot better. Cool. So now it's got some back strength. So that should be good. But on the inside, it'll stay like that. Cool. So that'll also compress it in a little bit more to keep it in and hold the clip in. I just, you know, it already has some stickiness, but it's going to be sticking to PLA. And, you know, with all the little ridges and stuff, it's not going to be a great fit. All right, let's do the same thing over here. Do I remember it? It's 10 by 1. Yeah, I remember. I'm a member. All right, can we nail the perpendicularity of this? Here's the center point. And all I want is this to be perfect, which I don't know how to do. Perfect is subjective. Just if it's crooked, then the speaker's not going to fit in. Though I did give myself like an extra millimeter of room for thermal expansion. I guess I could put a line across this and then use that. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's be perfect. So we'll do a line across here, and then we'll find the center point, which is here. And we want, oh, there we go. Okay. Like that. It did not go all the way. Let's try again. I need the center point of the line. Is that this? And then I need 90 degrees. Is that 90 degrees? Oh, that is. It's like it won't let it. Are they on different heights? What am I touching? I hate perspective in this shit. Hold on. I need, oh my god, I can't see. Okay, there we go. So that's 90 degree. Okay. Got it. So now let's go 23. 23? Okay, so that's 23. Is this floating? I don't think so. I think we're good. Okay, now we go 5 this way. And 5 this way. Yeah, okay. And we're gonna go, what was it? We ended up just going, oh, I'm gonna have to go 2, and then I'll have to go 2, yeah. All right, and we'll connect them. Cool. Finished. That was painstaking. I also have to delete those lines I added. What did I do? I went up 6. Okay, and then I went in 1. Okay, we're almost there. And then we did 0.5 fillet here. We did 2 here. And we did 5 on this side. And 5 on this side. Cool. Good memory. And I think, I mean, those should be the same. They look similar. Let me remove that line I added over here. Oh, it's not here anymore. Okay, good for me. Okay, cool. Speakers should have a slot now. So I got the screen, speakers. Now, the Raspberry Pi is going to sit on the back of the display. So it's going to be attached to that. Speakers are going to be attached to that. My whole thing is I need a way of mounting all the buttons. The inspiration? I want to play Orbem Studio games. So the whole reason I'm building this is I'm building an Orbem Studio specific game console. So, here's Orbem Studio. This is the game engine I've been building. And all the games that are featured on Orbem Studio, Orbem.studio/games, I want to be able to just play on the handheld console. So, I'll do the software is basically just going to load all the games that are on the games page. You click on it and it'll run the actual game. So it'll come in here, it'll run the game. And you'll be able to play any of these games, on the console using it like a Game Boy or whatever. So that's the main inspiration. I want to be able to play Orbem Studio games on a handheld console. That's not a phone. It's like, yeah, I could just get a big phone and just, play it because these are all mobile friendly. But yeah, I'm more interested in having like a console experience on playing the games. Mostly for fun, And I haven't built anything with PCBs and things like this before. The most I've done is do some Arduino stuff with servos and whatnot. Just trying things out. But I haven't used Raspberry Pi before or built anything like that. So I'm hoping this will, also broaden my skill set and stuff that I'm interested in. I'll be able to do more of. So yeah, I'm interested how these will turn out. They might be too loose. And then I'll add the clips. I don't want to add the clips right now, like I said, because I also don't want to break the speakers if I'm try jamming them in there. But yeah, so that's good. And like I said, I already have the speaker, and I know that the Raspberry Pi itself is going to attach to the display, right? Or am I tripping? Yeah, no, right here. So yeah, this, it's going to attach to these 4 standoffs. It's going to attach right here and connect to the display like that. So I don't have to worry about mounting the actual this. So I do need to figure out how to mount the display to the case, because I do have the inset, which goes like this. So this will go in here. So that'll be the display. Speakers will go in here. Just clip in, and I'll run the wires. But then all of these are going to be, you know, drop-in buttons. I might have to do a little digging on existing handheld consoles to figure out how they connect the buttons, because I do have, you know, I do have some of these little PCBs here, but I only have 3. Yeah, and I don't think these are going to be the things that I connect the buttons to. I might wire the buttons to them, but like, and then the amplifier, I'm guessing, also goes directly on the PCB. Yeah, it's like a Steam Deck, I guess. Instead of running Steam OS, it's gonna run, you know. I was thinking about just customizing like a Pi OS or something, but we'll see. I just need it when you turn it on. I just want it to have all the games listed. I'm gonna make an API that just loads the list of current available games on Orbem Studio, so I can kind of just have a customized thumbnail screen. So it's not going to be exactly like just this. It's not, because I don't want it to just be the website. I'll have it have its own custom display where you just see the games. You know, it doesn't have the create button or anything like that, and no play game. Like, I just want you to be able to click on it because it's a touch screen, so you can either select with the with the D-pad or click on it. But yeah, kind of like a Steam Deck. It's only going to have the specific buttons that you use though in Orbem Studio too, which are, you know, an action button. I have a shoulder button that goes right here, and that's so you can do like heavy attacks, which would mimic shift. But then the action key is basically just, you know, it's just spacebar. D-pad is arrows. And then these two, one's going to be a power button. One's going to be, I think the other one's just going to take you back to the menu. I haven't decided what I want to do with these two top buttons yet, but I'll wire them in there. So that's 1, 2, well, it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I have 10, so I can mess up with 2. Yeah, because I have a bunch of these. I got a 10-pack of the soft ones. No, there's Orbem Studio games don't use that. They don't, you know, all the games that you build on Orbem Studio basically are action button based. It's just one button that you use for attacking or interacting with things. Think of it more like Roblox, I guess, style. But yeah, there's been no need for games to have any more custom keys, like complex fighting mechanics and stuff like that. And it's a touch screen. You would use a mouse to like open the settings screen, or if there's clickable things, you would tap, you know. So it'll kind of have like that aspect of it. At least I think it will. I mean, I know the games do. I'm pretty sure the touchscreen should function the same way as like a cell phone touchscreen. So we'll see. But yeah, as far as buttons are concerned, I can always add more. I don't know. I just know the current. available games don't have, you know, a lot of controls. I just don't. Yeah, I'm just not 100% sure about the buttons. Like, am I gonna have to create the brackets that hold the buttons, and they're just gonna all wire to the Raspberry Pi somehow? Or is there gonna be an intermediary, like one of those breadboards? I'm gonna put them all to that, and that's gonna be the control board that wires into here. That's something I'll have to get into once I start doing the hardware. We shall see. Excited to get started. But yeah. So far, I'm interested in seeing how the speaker clips work, as well as just trying to think. I really don't have anything else. Maybe I can design the D-pad real quick to just see how it'll fit. I don't know, because it shouldn't be too hard. I gotta look at some designs of D-pads, because I know how small the actual buttons are. You're working on C-Film's website? Awesome, man. Yeah, you told me that was going well. Happy to hear you still knocking that out. Yeah, and I don't really do anything else with that. I guess we can kind of try to design a way, because the idea that I was coming up with. Oh, that's interesting. The screen buttons have like a little shell. I mean, a little like plastic on top of them. That's interesting. Is that normal? Oh yeah, they all do. I guess that's to like keep the threads from rusting or something. Huh. Push and pull at the same time. No, that's different. What are you supposed to do with that? Do these come off? No. Do you just pop through that plastic? Shit, I'm gonna have to look that up too. I have no idea. Huh. 1080p? No. No, it's 800 by 480. It's kind of small. I mean, it's a 7-inch screen. It's a pretty big screen. But yeah, no, it's 800 by 480. Which I guess at this size is pretty big. But yeah, no. 1080p would look crazy. It would just be too small. You wouldn't be able to see anything on the actual screen. So it's a little more zoomed in. Yeah. So I think what my idea was, I was going to put some heat inserts. You're adding another city fact page? Oh, hell yeah. What city? I mean, what city fact? Yeah, I was going to put some heat insets. And then I was going to print some brackets that are just kind of like L's. And I was going to screw through them to hold them in. And that was basically just going to hold the screen down. Just have 4 of them on each corner. But I don't know. Maybe I can utilize the standoffs in the back somehow. Maybe. Issaquah, Washington. Oh, cool. Very cool. I don't know. Yeah, I can't really think of any other way to keep this in. Because, I mean, the only other way is obviously the back plate will be the thing that's connected to everything. So it'll all be like this, and then you put the faceplate on front, and then you screw into the faceplate. Like that's how like a standard console would work, handheld console. But like I have this inset. I feel like I could keep everything onto the faceplate and have the whole faceplate, because this is how I printed it out first. Like where the entire front and back, you know, all the way to the back. And I was just going to put a back case on it. But I know it's not like, usually they kind of meet in the middle. And the standoffs are on the back, so it would make more sense to screw into the PCB, you know, the display. And then connect the cases together. But that's going to take having to know the exact depth. And I don't know if that'll screw with the Raspberry Pi, because that's going to connect right here. And I think it's going to go this way because it has the ribbon cable on this side. Ooh, is that how it's supposed to go? Because there's these two. Yeah, I think that's where the power comes from. Then maybe it, oh, maybe it goes like this. Or am I tripping? Because if it goes like that, and then those two little things. No. Oh, no. What the fuck are those? What do you do with that? There's not really two little indents for it. I'm talking about this. These two little things sticking up. I don't. There's instructions. I guess I could look at them. I just thought it'd be a little bit more obvious. I think there's instructions. I felt like there was a piece of paper that said something. Let me see, maybe I put it here. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, showing it. Oh, okay. So I'm talking about these things right here. These two little things just kind of touch these two pins. I guess that's where the power comes from. Yeah, and then you just flip the cable over onto it. Alright. Yeah, the contact pins, that's what I was talking about. So then there's two pins that it touches. But it did say the ribbon cable goes right here. So I'm guessing it means it goes like this. Which means the two pins are... Yeah, okay. It just touches one of these. Cool. Feels like I can go pretty thin. Based off of the... You know... I know I have the header pins too. Do I not need that? This already has head pins. Why did they say I needed these? I don't know. Let's see. Let's pull this out. So, well, that's not good. Bad PCB cutting. So this goes on here. This is too high. How's that even work? Oh, they're fucking springy. Interesting. Interesting. So those two align right there. I mean, even though they're springy, like, there's still a big gap. I don't know if you can see that. Huh. Well, this might require some spacers. I don't know if I have any of those, because this appears to be sitting like these little connectors. These power connectors appear to be too tall. So I'll have to look into that. Awesome. All right. Well, I don't think I'm going to print this out yet. I do want to see if the speakers fit. But I want to do a little bit more research on the positioning of the buttons. You know, how the connectors are going to connect. So I'll leave the printing until I do that. And put this back. And I do think that the screen inset positioning and speaker grills are going to be great. I think it's all going to work fine. Just need to figure out if I have everything I need to. So I'm going to have to go through the plan of attack before I start soldering anything, obviously. And I need to figure out if I have all the pieces I need to make everything run. Because I think I only need the power boost left, which is going to allow me to charge the battery and, you know, allow the battery to power the system. But if for some reason I end up needing like fucking spacers or something else that I don't know yet, then I would like to figure that out before I start putting things together. So, not a super short stream. I've done shorter, but I think I'm about done for tonight. So, C Films, thank you so much for jumping on, my friend. Yeah, pretty dead on the YouTube side, but appreciate everybody who's jumped on. Make sure if you're watching this in the future, subscribe. See how everything goes with the handheld deck. I've never built one before, and I'm looking forward to the experience. And if you haven't yet, check out Orbem.studio. You can build your own games or play games that are available right now. And appreciate it. See Films, good luck with the website. And I'll catch you all in the next one.